And finally, we are here with another quarterfinal matchup. And not only did we get Tabby just a few days ago, we got Tabby again. Here today, we have the 7 seed Tabby versus the 15 seed Xenon. As we recall, Tabby was able to beat Artemis just this past Friday, and Xenon was able to beat Sean Raider pretty early on here in this tournament. It's going to be a hell of a fight, hell of a battle for sure. And here in the booth with me, lad named Maxwell. Hello, sir.
What's up, buddy? Thanks for having me.
No, of course. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for being a part of it, not only racing, but in the booth as well. This should be really exciting. I don't know about you, but both these guys are much better than we are, so it's great to see some good gameplay.
Definitely. And both of them, a lot of improvement recently from both of them. Obviously, Xenon, I think, didn't he PB against Sean Raider pretty significantly, as I recall?
He did, yes. I believe he got a high 54, which is just insane considering he started at a high 57 when the tournament started. So it's almost impressive to see what Xenon's done in such a short amount of time. But
definitely some serious gains.
Yeah, as far as I know, Tabby still has the mid 53. I believe it was a 53-40. Somewhere around there, unless he PB'd recently in the last day or two. So ultimately, he still has a pretty good head start. And just in terms of everything else, they're both on emulator. There will be no handicap here. We're just going to both start off right off the bat. And I think from this point on, I don't think we're going to have any more handicaps just in general. Because, once we're through the quarterfinals, I think we got to make it. Everyone who made it there has the opportunity, and that's what we got. So I don't know about you, Maxwell, but I am ready to get started. Tabby, Xenon, are you guys ready?
Born ready as I am.
Yeah, ready from here as well.
All right, perfect. So after you restart, or after you start your timer and your game, just go ahead and deafen for me. And again, as I said, because Tabby is the 7 seed, the lower seed, or technically higher, however you want to look at it, we will start with Tabby's game sound and go from there. So I'm going to start at 5, and you guys on go will start. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Maxwell, I don't know about you, but this is going to be a lot of fun.
I think this has the potential to be... I mean, we've seen a lot of good races. I think this has the potential to be one of the better races we've seen so far.
Absolutely. I mean, we've already been blessed with some really good races here. King Curls once again deciding to give me the host, making the streamer have to stop what he's doing to go ahead and turn off all notification sounds. Because he's not smart enough.
Generous.
Extremely generous, but once again forgetting to just do it off the bat. Just like the follows, it's perfect. Thank you so much. But anyways, so we got a slight difference in time here, but regardless, unless we have another extremely close call like we did with Sean versus Xenon. Okay, host should be off now. No more trolling. Thank you. Very kind. Very kind.
Way to go. Yeah, we'll just keep in mind there's about a 5-second difference, it looks like. So nothing too crazy.
Right. And we could stop it, but Twitch will make you catch up automatically. So, Cool Cat Gang, thank you for the raid. Party of 33. If you all did not know, they have their own tournament going on. I believe 16 stars. So this is pretty wild. Pretty wild, but looks like both runners here were able to get Lakitu skip, so that's great.
I may be mistaken, and I mean we are just advertising something else, but I believe they're running 2 tournaments right now, actually.
2?
So Sam, you can probably speak more to that than I can.
Ooh, Tabby, unable to get the correct angle he wanted. Not too much of a time loss, and I could have sworn I turned my host notification off, but I guess not, so we're just gonna continue with it.
Yeah, see, this, like the backup for bomb clip, it can get hairy. That's if you try to just keep doing it over and over again, it's like it's. I mean, you really don't have another choice. You have to do this. Like you can, obviously. Oh no, yeah, this is tough.
Yeah, he should have just accepted the time loss early on. Went for the pole. But as we see, Xenon here opting to not go for the slide star. I believe Xenon did the same thing last time, so it's for the best.
Yeah, he is a WOM's Fortress 8 Andy, it would appear. Doing 100 coin first as well, which I personally don't like doing for whatever reason. I just feel like I like getting Owless and Canless out of the way first, but I can respect it. I can see it.
Absolutely.
Looking clean so far, too. Making the cycle.
Yeah, very nice half cycle there. Took his time. That side flip there on the ledge is just extremely sketchy to me, so to see it done cleanly is very nice and also frustrating. Oh no!
Oh no! That's a death.
Oh no! And just like that, Tabby's got the lead back. Both of these runners having some major meltdowns early on here.
Get them out of the way early. I feel like you got to get the nerves out. Some butterflies in the stomach, maybe.
I mean, it's just crazy, you know? Like, it's one coin, you got the box down there. I feel like at that point, you just accept the one coin loss, you know?
I don't even think he needed the coin, did he? I mean,
he had 85.
Count, but he had 85, okay.
He had 85, so if I'm not mistaken, he would have grabbed 2 more than the 2 reds, so he would have been down 1 coin, and he had the box.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is going to be close. I don't know if he's making this cycle, and he knows he won't. Okay.
Go for it, yeah. That was smart.
Tabby going for cannonless.
Full setup. Looking good.
Clean. Xenon not feeling great about this Womps 100 here. These guys have been practicing for a few hours now in preparation for this. I mean, I don't blame them. Prestigious tourney. Obviously wants the title. I don't blame them.
Definitely not. No, I mean, you certainly wouldn't want to look bad in this tournament. You wouldn't want to, get like a 110 or something in this tournament. That would be pretty bad if someone were to do that. It's just not what you want to do. You want to look good.
I don't know who did that. But Tabby here, having an issue with the first attempt on Owless. Had a pretty weird camera angle there, and the second time around, much better.
Xenon not running into too many problems at the end of 100 coin there. Obviously slowed him down a little bit, struggling with the camera setup.
Yeah, this has been a very rough Womps for Xenon here. This is Tabby's chance to really take over, and Xenon getting a good cannonless there once getting set up.
Tabby's gonna make the cycle. Oh no, he barely missed it. I thought he was for sure gonna make it.
Not an extreme time loss, but man. Ooh,
he's going for the half cycle. That's interesting.
This is gonna be close.
Kinda. He made it.
Very nice, good recovery. As we've said before, especially in the last race, Tabby is really great with his backups. This guy knows, I mean, except for bomb clip, I guess, but this guy is great with his backups. It has been very clear.
The bomb clip backup is really weird. That camera is just, especially because it's just so unnatural, because you're so used to just, busting out that star. It's like, you don't get it, you reset. So that backup is odd. I don't like that backup.
Absolutely.
Different Star Order here, like Xenon going for the Womp King. I don't know if he did Wild Blue already, but I don't like to do Wild Blue after the Womp King.
No, I remember Tabby going for Owless, but does Xenon go for Owless?
I have no idea, to be honest. That's a good question. I don't
we know he's
him...
going to have a Womps 8 here. Commentators clearly not paying attention as good as we should have. Tabby was definitely drawing our attention, it would seem. But he must be waking up the owl. That must be okay. I'm pretty confident that Xenon's waking up the owl, yeah.
He is, yeah. Look at that fucking centipede. Yeah, Volantis has the 4-weird ready. The owl is being awoken.
Everyone's got him locked and loaded.
a clear lead for Tabby. Tabby also started 5 seconds later, so you have to consider that as well. But.
Absolutely. I mean, although the star counts are similar, I mean, man, Xenon had probably a good minute head start there after bomb clip, and unfortunately threw it all away with that Womps 100.
And this
definitely hurt.
Also, just an advantage of routing. You know, the Womps 9 route is a little bit faster, so that is going to be some time save as well.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's what, like a second or two, if done correctly. Yeah. It's still time save, but okay. Okami
0.7 seconds from Okami
with the 5 head in the chat.
I think I'm right still. I think that still makes me right. So
technically, you're right. Yes,
I stand by that statement.
Oh my god!
And there's all the 4 weirds coming in. He just wants his 8 hours. It's the daytime, and both these runners out of Womps now. Any slide times for Xenon?
12-8, 12-9.
Yeah, I agree, Moose, calling it out. We mentioned it last time, so maybe I just wasn't even thinking about it this time. But man, you know, Tabby with that, the top of the tower, he does that double jump. It's really impressive to watch. And hey, just real quick, not to like shout myself out.
Do it.
But to shout all of you guys out. I apparently just reached 500 followers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been an awesome 4 months. Pog us, yes. Pog us. Not pog me. Definitely pog you, but pog us. Thank you guys.
Definitely.
Thank you guys. Alright, back to what really matters here, the gameplay.
Ooh, Tabby missing a coin. Not ideal. Not the worst thing in the world, but it does screw up the, you know, like the slide onto the button, so we'll see what he does about that. Probably side flipping, I imagine.
I believe that's what he did last time. And
yeah,
looks like it.
Looking clean. Not bad at all.
Absolutely. This is Xenon's chance if he can really nail this here. And missing one as well.
Also missed a coin, yeah. Yeah, I mean, though, even if I don't think that would have made up for, you know, the deficit at hand, but you know, as always, you know, if you play clean, you know, things will work themselves out. This is by no means a large deficit.
Oh, definitely not. We're coming up here on Dark Worlds, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Dark World is no joke. We've seen some deaths here, if I'm not mistaken. Tabby took a death here during the last race.
Xenon really struggling here in the wing cap stage, but exiting, and I don't think I've ever seen this sort of movement in Dark World from Tabby. Like I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that.
Tabby
roll out onto the.
I don't want to say weird again because I got destroyed last time I did. Very unique movement from Tabby, and that's what's really fun about these races, these tournaments, and seeing all these different racers that I've never really seen before. Is you see a lot of different things, a lot of different strats, and Tabby is one of those racers. He really has a lot of different tricks up his sleeve. So very clean on his end. Let's see if Xenon can just do his very best to just not take a death here.
Yeah, I mean that movement definitely looks like it's pretty consistent for making Shig, and probably a little bit easier than like the conventional movement. That seems like it's pretty. Like I've never seen that before. I don't know if anyone else in the chat has, but that is something for me as a runner to think about. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. Some spicy stuff.
Ooh, Xenon not able to make normal, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, what a backup.
Very scary there.
That was a tough angle for that ledge grab.
Very scary there. Thank you for the glizzy emotes, King Curls.
Are we twirling glizzies?
They are twirling glizzies.
Wow.
In both hands.
Unbelievable. You love to see it. You really love
You really
to
do. You really
some
do.
glizzy gladiators in the chat. Tabby with the little speed boost. See, this is... Like,
some swag.
Definitely some swag. That I don't know. I mean, Okami, if Okami's in the chat, can probably speak to how much time that saves if done correctly, but I think it's like Uh-oh, missing the jump. I think
That
it's like a
hurts.
relatively significant amount of time. Like, I want to say it's like half a second.
I don't think it's
minimal.
anything crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's about the same as the deep freeze with
Maybe half a
SL,
second.
where a lot of people do that as well. Like Moose does that. Made me look extremely terrible by nailing it in our race when I lost in the first round. Yeah, it's sometimes about the swag, and you
It
can
does
tell
look
that's what
cool.
Tabby's going for. Exactly,
There's no way of arguing whether or not it looks cool. It certainly looks cool. Xenon with an opportunity, though, to make up some ground, because obviously the failed triple jump does lose some time there. And that looks good.
Should be fine. Yep, a little slower, but by not messing it up the first time, definitely pulling closer in on Tabby here. And see, that's another strat that looks very clean.
Yeah.
Getting that triple jump up to the ledge there.
Safer than the backflip strat, definitely, by jumping down and then jump kicking onto the platform. Definitely, yeah, very unique movement for sure.
Yeah, that one does not lose you as much time as you'd think. I think
No.
that's maybe like a 1 to 2 second difference compared to the normal 4-second difference there from the pro strat where wall kicks will work.
Right. Very nominal. And it's obviously the pro strat there really only works if it really only saves time, at least a significant amount of time if you do it correctly. Doing the rollout onto the platform, which is pretty easy to screw up. So very unique race movement.
Absolutely. And by popular demand, because the clock was not a part of the stream ever since I moved into my room here, as you can see, yep,
There
clock
we
is
go.
back.
Okay, good.
And in
good.
full view for everyone. So, if we're lucky enough and both these runners play bad enough, we'll get the clock in the clock.
I was gonna say.
So
I don't. I was
Go
gonna say
ahead.
I don't necessarily know if. No, I think we'll get there because that's like 40 minutes from now. Because we have to think 9:58 is when the clock is going off.
Yes, it does go off 2 minutes early because I'm too lazy to change it. So, and as we see here, Tabby going for CCM 17. Now, I believe he did this last time, and the difference was, if I'm not mistaken, SL Reds.
Well, he would have to do an additional. Oh, so is he doing HMC early? Because he'd have to do an additional star in the basement. Typically, you do. Okay, HMC early says
He didn't do
okay.
double plus, from what I recall. Yeah, he does HMC early. Thank you, Saren. Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, again, that's pretty. So, what does he do for MIPS then?
He does not grab second MIPS. That's right.
Right.
He does
So
not
what's
grab
the-
second MIPS. So that's where he throws in SL Reds. That's where SL
Right,
Reds
all right,
comes
never
into
mind.
play.
That makes sense.
Because then he doesn't have to go all the way downstairs.
Right.
So that makes
Yeah,
up
you're
for
right.
that 1 star.
Right. Got it. Yeah.
But don't worry, I didn't understand that last time, and here we are. Does
I
Xenon
struggled
have
with it for a
enough?
second.
Should,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Xenon's fine. Assuming he
Okay,
can't
no, he's
miss a
good.
coin.
He did get the backup
Or no,
red, because
yeah,
he missed too,
there's one.
going down. I didn't know if he grabbed the backup red. And we are in BBH now. I know a lot of people are about to peepo leave. Or maybe grab a rubber band, whatever it is you might enjoy. And Volantis starting us off. Thank you kindly.
You gotta have your rubber bands ready. I have a few. I would be willing to pass them out to chatters in need if
That was
necessary.
clean. That was clean.
Very.
Did you see that from Tabby? Absolutely
I did.
clean. The jump kick into the long jump there was just beautiful. Very impressive to see.
Indeed. Very good movement. I was playing with my rubber band, so I happened to miss it. But
Makes sense, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I guess we gotta go, guys. You can commentate from the chat, and that'll be all she wrote.
Okay.
See you later, guys. We're out. My favorite sauce, probably
Uh-oh.
I like a nice Alfredo.
Oh.
Not a huge time loss there for Tabby,
No.
but it definitely doesn't help.
Yeah, it's really not. That was like a few seconds. Really not that big of a deal.
Very clean
Tabby,
backup,
like,
though.
Yeah, definitely. Tabby just continuing to just march through the castle, continuing to accumulate a lead. I haven't been looking at Xenon too much, I'm not going to lie, but it seems like the gap hasn't widened too significantly.
No, I don't think so. I think Tabby's probably gotten some time back ever since, messing up there earlier on with the wing cap. But he hasn't made any significant mistakes. And Xenon hasn't either. It's very clear Tabby's, overall movement is a lot cleaner.
Okami says that Tabby is trying to be a hot dude and a backup god. It seems like he's doing well. I would agree with Okami.
He really is, and we said that last time.
Both goals.
This man's backups are no joke.
A little wall kick into shifting Sandland. Just more swagger. They're just absolutely dripping with swagger.
Pless, does he
Doing
nail it?
Tama Pless.
And oh my god, he does it.
Unbelievable.
He does it.
Tabby is just stunting on everyone.
Wow.
Absolutely flexing.
And this is where we thought maybe, the tides could shift a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is where the tide shifted in the last race for Tabby. Had some issues with Tama, but this time nailing it first try and definitely extending that lead now over Xenon.
Oh yeah. Playing with a ton of confidence. Wow, and he does
Absolutely.
the jump cancel to continue having speed there. Very fast on Klepto here as well. This is a spicy SSL right now.
Very clean.
As we curse it immediately, but still very, very good.
It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I did jinx it, that is true, but even so, still very clean. As we see Xenon attempting to grab Nips,
Clean Mips grab.
shake him, steal his lunch money.
Now, I mean, he almost kind of deserves it. He calls you a loser, and he talks about, tea or something like that, so it's like, it's just kind of unnecessary. Maybe he had it coming.
He says he's running late, but, I mean, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, How could you be running late twice? That seems like a you problem, not a me problem. So, is Xenon's going to use the shell, I assume, based on the way that...
I'm pretty sure Xenon used the shell. Yeah, in the race against Sean.
I respect it. This is hard, very difficult trick.
It is.
Very tough to pull out in a race.
Just in general, extremely hard, but yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to have to see some shell awakening here from Xenon, and at this point... Go ahead.
I was going to say, I don't know if you saw that, but Tabby with a ground pound into the star on the Red Hot Rolling Log star. It was very interesting. I don't think I've seen that either.
After the clip?
Well, he kind of just skipped over the top of the fence and then ground pounded the star. It just looked interesting. It was an interesting angle. Going for lava boost.
Clean.
Looking good.
Oh my god.
Very clean. He did that last time.
Yeah.
Whew. That was
He missed
great.
the clip, says Mirrors.
He missed the clip. Okay.
But it looked like it was even to a degree intended movement. It was if it was a backup, it was a very clean backup.
I mean, Tabby must be feeling pretty good. Very good SSL. Very good LLL so far. You've already got the scariest star out of the way here in the lava boost. So if you're Tabby, you're feeling pretty good right now. Xenon, definitely nothing to sneeze at. Good,
Oh yeah.
Good run too, as well. No, besides the beginning, they haven't made any major mistakes.
Definitely.
But again, it's just Tabby's overall movement that's getting him a little bit further and further. So he's gonna need Xenon's gonna need a mistake from Tabby just to kind of get him back in the groove here.
Yeah, Tabby with some eye-popping movement for sure, some eye-popping strats. But that being said, this is still anyone's race, and as a slight time loss for Tabby here. But Xenon definitely very much still in it, definitely playing well. A couple mistakes here and there. Obviously, the womps wasn't great, but definitely still in this.
Oh man,
okay.
ledge grab, but He's in good shape. He's in good shape.
Yeah, Tabby
And they are
Hansen-
synced up.
completely synced.
Impressive, even.
Two-star difference, but yeah, that being said, I don't think it's, as Ryan just pointed out, but you have to consider this is a long run, relatively speaking, and a lot of time for things to change.
You're not even done.
Yeah, just to have it ready. Thank you, Becky. Becky, say hello to the stream. Come on. Say hello to Maxwell.
Hi, Maxwell.
Hello,
He says hello.
How are you?
I am incredibly well. I'm doing
Incredibly
spectacular. Incredibly well. I'm having a great time.
I'm just great, thank you. Just
He's
great.
just great.
How's the race going?
It's a good race so far. And yeah, just regarding the 2-star difference, it's not this is an easy stage where it's at, so they're relatively close. Just regardless, it's not like you have like TTC 100. You're behind on a TTC 100. That is almost GG. Where they're relatively close. Thank you for the 96 and the 69 bits. As I've said before. I've actually changed it to all bits and donations during the race will go towards the prize pool. Not half. That's right. You heard it correctly. All the bits and donations.
A clean triple box jump from Tabby. This is going to be interesting to see the routes diverge a little bit here. It's going to be a little bit harder to tell how close things are. Obviously, if runners make mistakes, then you'll be able to tell the difference. But
right, ultimately, we know going forward that Tabby probably has a good minute and change lead.
Okay,
going
so
forward.
this is the other star. I was wondering where, because you still have to make up a star, and it's the Toxic Maze star. Because if you're skipping the star in CCM, you're still, even if you do SL Reds, you still would be down a star.
Yes, the stream is great, Volantis. Yep, Clock, Becky, and your boy, Lay Sauce,
Yeah, I
right?
said that.
That's why everyone's here. Okay, I'm just gonna be sad in myself. It's not soy sauce. This stream is brought to you by Phone Home Peanut Butter Porter.
Ew.
It's actually really good.
disgusting.
Anyways, back to the race. Enough about me, enough about the beer.
Before we go
about
back to the
Becky,
race, I'm
so-
just going to give a quick shout out to now 14th place and 16 star Racing Man 1, aka GTM, with a 15:30, I believe. A very impressive run today. Congratulations. to
Everyone,
GTM.
give Racing Man one a follow. Pog him. All right, Xenon heading into DDD.
Again, yeah, we'll see the routes diverge a little bit, but Tabby still. Both runners actually pretty clean here.
Since when
Not
is soy
a
sauce
ton of
okay?
mistakes and all or HMC. So
Yeah, no, they've been very good here. Tabby able to get the button there, which is great. It's a good feeling when you get that. Like it's
yeah.
not ultimately like the worst thing if you miss it, but
No.
but man, it just feels so good to get that out of the way.
It's one of those satisfying stars for sure. Where
Oh, definitely.
You just if that one like Cruiser for me as well is another star. Even like Swinging in the Breeze, there's a lot of stars where you just when you do it, it just feels good.
Oh yeah, I saw you practicing the pro strat there for Swinging in the Breeze. I was very proud because that's like one of the only things that I'm half decent at, and one of the pro strats that I actually do. Besides, of course, my 12-5s that I end up getting on the slide, not to keep my
you're
own
just
horn.
A slide god, but
Never keeps getting hurt.
Java destroying my chair as per usual. Xenon goes for the sub. 99% sure Xenon goes for the back sub. Yeah. Back sub, Xenon, Barry, Brett, whatever you want to call it.
yeah, you got it. A berry, a barreled,
Sex of Brett?
Barents.
Bless you, Becky.
Bless you,
Thank
Becky. Backs up Bart. That's
I
another
like
one.
it. I like it. Yeah.
a back sub Becky. Side fin Sally. These are good. These are good ones.
They are good, absolutely.
Except Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. People would be like, what's Brett short for? And I just made something up and I said Bartholomew. So here I am. Oh, that's right. Xenon opts to skip the first ring. Cleanly does it.
On emulator, I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference. On console, it'd be a little bit more difficult just because of lag. But like I get a little concernicus if I miss that first ring in console.
Oh, definitely some concernicus there. I completely understand.
It's tough, but that being said, I mean it's Milk is right where it gets tough at, like after the sixth ring is where it gets really dicey. So missing the first ring, not the worst thing.
Yeah, I heard the seventh one is just brutal.
The hitbox just makes no sense on that one. I've gotten it before, but like I don't trust it. Like I PB'd with getting it recently, but like it was pretty garbage. It felt weird.
See if Xenon can make his intended cycle. He should be able to, and he's definitely going to.
Yeah. Front sub from Tabby. Tabby still just doing the swag strats. Continues to look good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that Tabby's got a pretty decent lead over Xenon here.
Xenon doing a little bit of dancing though on the elevator. You love to see it.
That was
nice.
Good time. Very nice there by Xenon though. Great finish, I should say. Almost surprising if you're able to finish like that. How you're not able to get early cycle. That's way better than what I can do, and I can't make early cycle.
A very strong finish for sure. Both runners, lest we forget, started off the run a little shaky on both sides. Tabby obviously having the issue with bomb clip, and Xenon having some issues in bumps, but both have looked very clean here in basement, really turning things around. This is, kind of the race that we were advertising. It is looking like two very clean speedruns.
Definitely, and they already know the script. I told them before, there's no absolutely getting smoked unless I raced because I'm bad. And besides that, every race has to be good. Like I said, except for mine, right, because it's my tourney and I can do what I want. If I want to suck, I will suck. But it looks like Tabby will come close to making this early cycle here. Should be able to.
I was going to say, I think that he's firmly got it. It could have screwed it up, but I trust Tabby at this point. I trust Tabby. Danker Keck Megaphone. I trust Tabby not to miss the cycle.
Let's see how Xenon's wet dry world is. Taking a dive into the box.
An easy mistake to make. Who among us hasn't dove into that box? And
it doesn't lose you a lot of time, but it's just super frustrating.
It's very demoralizing. It just feels bad. I thought he was going to get burned there as well.
It looked like it, yeah. And Tabby having a little bit of an issue grabbing the tail here. Will Bowser get the teleport? And he does not.
No, I got him before.
Missing a throw and pause raging.
Yeah, that throw is not going to hit.
This is what Xenon needed.
This is
just a little bit,
bit of light, yeah. That opens the door just a little bit. Tabby will have to make a few more mistakes. But that being said, that definitely opens things up a little bit more.
Oh, absolutely. That really helped Xenon. Cut probably about 15 to 20 seconds there. Definitely not what you want if you're Tabby, but I would say still firmly in the lead here by about 30 to 45 seconds.
And a pretty clean undercoin too from Xenon.
Yep.
Has enough coins. Yep, we're looking good in the Xenon camp. Ooh, I thought when he punched there for a second, he was gonna bring the water up, like getting the first star, and then have to swim to the second star, which wouldn't lose that much time. But
it's just another annoying moment.
Kind of shameful, a little forward.
And can we get a poll Can we get a poll? Who we feel is going to take this race here? Another
What?
double
Look at
jump.
the double jump.
Impressive.
That
Impressive.
is very clean.
I don't know how he does 90% of the things he does, but extremely clean.
Yeah, I mean, Tabby looks like, I mean, not to, you know, saying that Xenon is obviously a very good runner in his own right, but Tabby's looking like one to watch as far as a rising star in the SM64 community with this type of movement. Very, very clean stuff. Very interesting. You love to see it.
And Dagumi not wanting either runner to lose.
He had Island Hop.
I'm not voting because I am non-biased here.
I mean, I feel like that's definitely a way to learn the game. Is just, look, I'm gonna do the hardest possible strats, you know, and I'll learn them eventually. I'm just gonna, you know, screw up a lot in early runs. A lot of people do it. Our resident keyboard warrior, for example, F Shaboom, well known to having done that, and you know, has improved very quickly. It's definitely a way to improve quickly if you're willing to put in the time and the effort. And that is kind of like speedrunning in a nutshell, you know.
Right.
If you put in the time and the effort, you'll get it.
I think that's why we both opted for TTC 100 as well,
Yes,
rather than going for SL Reds. It's just, we know it's not going to help us right now. Although lately it's been getting a lot better for me and I've been hitting the intended time you need. But, you know, you get that out of the way now, it's going to make it a lot better down the line when you eventually would need to learn it. TTC 100 is just a monster in its own right.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, particularly that star, obviously it helps your movement as well so much, just understanding how to move Mario really assists you in that department. But, you know, the earlier you learn the hard strats, you know, the easier it'll be to pick up newer strats, because people are always, as optimized as this game is, you know, we see new strats come along all the time, so, you know, it definitely, it pays to challenge yourself when it comes to learning strats, for sure.
Clean secrets from Xenon.
Both runners still looking good.
Sure.
I'm just going to continue to talk about how great both the runners are.
I mean, besides the beginning there, no major mistakes, and the triple jump dive, clean. Very clean.
I don't think I've ever seen a triple jump from that angle. That is very clean. I'm like almost surprised that Tabby doesn't do the triple jump wall kick, but like that strat is so hard. But
yeah,
it
that looks
intense.
Seconds.
Interesting.
It looks extremely intense.
I might grind that. That's interesting. But
and as Tabby finishes up Wet Dry World, we'll have Xenon basically finishing up THI with the Piranhas. But I would say still firmly in the lead here is Tabby. He's not going to have to go back downstairs. And
right. Yeah, Tabby definitely has a lead. That much is clear. That being said, you know, as we've discussed, Tippy is difficult. It is not easy to do the stars at the top of the castle. You know, anything can change. This is still anyone's race.
Easy side flip wall kick there. Able to save it.
Clean backup into the clip. Very. That was. I mean, anytime it seems like Tabby has like screwed up or you know is opening the door a little bit, he just slams it shut with just very clean movement, very clean backups.
Yeah,
Tabby looking good here.
He really is a backup god, and Dag. I mean, it's the truth. It's the truth. Joey Bag of Donuts doing nothing to deserve a 4 weird from King Curls, but little does he know that is just who King Curls is. The slightest of anything, and you get 4 weirded. But that is why he is my son.
It would be a shame if people...
And Valantis, thank you for the gifted sub to Okami. Okami, welcome back to being a Cho. You are now, for, I believe the second time, a Cho. Yeah, very good mountain clip and first star for Xenon there. Obviously not opting for the log jump, waking the log, but it's a lot safer in a race setting. It's just absolutely worth it.
Yeah, not too significant of a time loss. Yeah, it's certainly... I, for one, am not going to shame anyone
No.
waking up the log. A little bonk there off the piranha plant, but not really... I don't even think it's really a time loss at all, because he still killed the piranha plant, so...
Now, you want to talk for weird, what Okami just said.
I was going to say...
A little unfortunate for me, I don't know
someone
why it had to be
that has-
me specifically. It could have been anybody else choosing me instead. But that's fine. We love Okami here. He is a 5-head when it comes to this, and I will always need his help when it comes to this game. So I'm going to be okay with this.
He does have a PhD in Mario, and as someone that has killed Brett in Electrical in the last 24 hours, I can respect the take as well.
Yes, Maxwell, I don't know what it is. He has no problem with singling me out and killing me early. When Beal is not here, it's very clear that I am the next person to take out because of my just wonderful gameplay. And now that we've talked about Among Us plenty, we'll head right back into the tournament here, where, yeah, I think Tabby's really got this on lock.
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty significant lead, but...
We still have Tippy, but man...
Clean into the mountain clips as well. Tabby just continues to really put on a show here.
Very nice.
I think there's something to be said as well, because I've gotten in this zone before. It's because obviously races are difficult, there are no resets, but they do draw your focus more than a regular run would. Because in a regular run, you can think, oh, if I screw up, I reset. So you really are more focused. So I've had times in races where I'm very focused for a lot of the run and play very well because of it, and that I think is definitely something that could be happening. I haven't watched a ton of Tabby, but that could be something that's happening here because Tabby does just seem locked in right now.
Absolutely, and I feel like a big part of it too is you're streaming, you're interacting with chat, where in a tournament you're more just focused on the run, and Tabby is one of those who opts to turn their mic off and strictly focus on the game, which definitely helps him out. And I mean, as we can recall, there's only been two really big time loss mistakes, one of which not being that bad, and man, that dive rollout was scary. I can't believe he got that.
Very clean.
But yeah, with Bong Clip and the missed Bowser 2 throw, I don't think he's done anything else that has been severe. Tabby's been extremely clean here, and I would not be surprised if Tabby's on PB pace at this point.
Yeah, I was wondering that as well. I feel like Okami probably can speak to that if Okami is still in the chat, but definitely looking like a very good speedrun regardless. We were debating whether or not Tabby could PB with this run.
I mean, Tabby doesn't have to go downstairs. I think it's possible.
Probably. Yeah.
I think it's extremely possible.
Definitely come down to it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. It definitely... Because I mean, these are some. They're difficult. These are difficult stages, but they are quick. If you nail these strats, you are zooming through here.
Yeah, absolutely. SL, I would dare say is the easiest stage in the entire run. Is it bad to say that?
No, I think that's fair. It is definitely. I mean, as Tabby struggles a little bit with it, a lot of it would seem.
To be fair.
A little bit of a commentator's curse, but yeah, it is one of the easier stages. That strat is a little bit more difficult than the beginner strat, but that being said, yeah, definitely one of the easier stages. I think he'll probably be fine with the remainder stars. I hope.
Like I said, to be fair, that star is actually a lot more difficult than it looks. The snowman's head is no joke and can turn a sub 2 minute SL into a 2-minute 30-second SL, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is. And getting SL Reds here, but Xenon did grab SL Reds too, which does mean we will not be seeing TTC 100 and the beautiful movement that it is from Xenon's end. So this is going to be pretty interesting here going forward, because we've seen some TTC 100 flops, and especially during the Tabby versus Artemis race. Artemis had a very big lead on Tabby. It looked like it was close to over, and then just like that, Artemis had some issues with TTC 100, as a lot of people have, and Tabby just snuck back in, and that's all it can take sometimes, you know?
It absolutely can be a run killer. Obviously, it's
bonking.
Oh, there it is.
That definitely is what Xenon needs.
Definitely, and that, I mean, I don't know if you saw him because he did that for Reds as well, but it's that's a very difficult strat to slide down and use that speed to get over that wall, that mountain, if you will. It definitely is a lot more difficult than it looks. So
absolutely, because you got to have the speed, but you gotta hit A and hold it at the right time, because otherwise you're either bonking, going extremely fast, or you're not getting enough speed and you're gonna bonk. So it's definitely tough there, but yeah, Xenon definitely getting a little bit closer here.
Oh my god, look at that fucking...
If I'm not mistaken, he's got one more star here. Just the bully star for Tabby.
Yeah, I mean, we can kind of see right now what we're running into as far as they're going to be relatively synced up as far as the route coming into Tippy. So
another interesting strat, which I don't know if I saw that in the last one. I don't know if you saw that.
Wow. The slide kick. Excuse me. Yeah, that was. I think I've said that. It's definitely a very a swaggy strat. Again, that one I have seen before though, but not to take anything away. It still looks very cool.
Yeah, Tabby extremely unique. I'll say it again, extremely unique. Thank you, Wahoo. He did that last time. Lots of races here. Bear with me. Yes, Maxwell is making out with his microphone. Maxwell, you sound fine. Do not let Shrek Dog get in your head here.
Okay. Good. Yeah, but as we can see, I mean, a pretty significant lead, you know, with the routes now converging.
Clean Lakitu bounce. Sorry, continue.
No, that was it. That was my entire thought.
Okay.
Maxwell sounds like the guy at the drive-thru. Interesting. It's not like Maxwell's commenting for his iPhone. I'm not, actually. You guys are in my head now.
Becky Valanta says hi. She says hi. And if Tabby can have a clean rest of the way here, I think it'll really put him in a great position here to finish off TTC Absolutely. And the rest of the run. But again, we still have TTC 100, and we don't really know what's going to happen. Because now both runners here are going to be in Tippy. And now we do have a race here. This is a good race. This is not even close to over.
No, of course not.
And the famous Zyme in here. Wow.
We are Captain Falcon world record holder.
He's the Captain Falcon world record holder.
Yeah,
I did not know. And Becky kicking my chair. Very kind of her.
Welcome to see my Halloween socks.
Those are Becky's Halloween socks.
Little Jack-o'-lantern.
Little Jack-o'-lantern,
They are
she
jack-o'-lanterns.
That's good, right?
It is good.
Yeah. But I like this better.
Okay, it's not a competition.
Tabby with one more
Fantastic.
Star here.
Wow. We are blessed with all of these great viewers today. Thank you so much for being here.
Wait, is that the real Fantastic?
The real Fantastic is here in chat.
Dude,
let's see if Tabby gets
kind of starstruck.
Swinging in the breeze, and he does.
Make love to
Not Captain, vodka.
I can't figure out this side flip here that Xenon just did. I don't know why, but I can't. Okay, that's a bummer for Xenon. But for whatever reason, that side flip makes no sense to me. With
The
like,
one,
the
I'm
breeze
sorry.
and everything.
Yes. So I used to do that strat. I stopped because doing the other way where you like long jump and wall kick
Yeah.
into the ledge grab sets you up for a better jump. But now I'm just so sick of that. And Tabby kicking! Oh my god. It's
Tabby
not
trying to show
It's not
off.
huge. But man, extremely frustrating.
Are we gonna see flippies now? It looks like we're gonna see flippies. I don't know if he was otherwise not going to do that, but clean anyways.
I just
good.
learned flippies the other day, and man, it is so satisfying.
Yeah, that's another one for sure. That feels
Very nice.
Good. And yeah, a good what's that star called? The Pit and the Pendulum. That's that one.
Becky burping from the floor.
Bless you, Becky. Yeah, I feel like the stars in TTC, I just don't know the names of like any of them for whatever reason. There's like, I don't know if that's like a common thing or if I'm just dumb.
I mean, you might be a little bit. Andrew, thank you so much for the sub. You are witnessing my first ever 12-5 like 2 months ago. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough to get a PB above a 50 or below a 56. But regardless, thank you. As Tabby going for the ever so scary TTC 100, and
with Stomp on Thwomp. I know this one.
Yes,
cut in there.
Very good, Maxwell.
Very clean movement.
That was beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah. Until you said something, but backed it up very quickly, as Tabby does.
Definitely looking good.
Man,
I'm just going to keep saying, you know what? He sucks. He's going to screw up everything the rest of this time. You know, all right.
A little bit of bias here from Maxwell. Oh no!
All right, I tried, you know, the opposite. I tried like the reverse jinx. I don't know. I'm just gonna not talk about him. Clearly, I'm cursing him.
Atlanta's asking me to mute Maxwell. I cannot do that. He is the commentator. We need him here, but that definitely hurts. But I mean, regardless, still finishing it off.
Succeed. I was not trying to make it happen. That's my fault. I'm sorry.
Very interesting to see.
Yeah,
very interesting.
Definitely, like if the thwomp is up, that's obviously faster. But I always get worried that I'm gonna get sad on by the thwomp if I go for that, so I usually just avoid it.
Yes, I've learned a new strat, and it's very quick actually, and I'm proud of myself for learning it. But again, enough about me. As Xenon here is finishing up the stomp on the thwomp.
More flippies again. A little bit of trouble with the flippies, but making it work for Tabby. Xenon, yes, having this. You know, obviously there is a 3-star lead here, but I wouldn't say this is over. You know, that we could see a meltdown of sorts with TTC 100 over. It's definitely a little bit hairier now for Xenon. Something might have to give, but
yeah, Tabby will have to have a death somewhere, maybe 2. Just for Xenon to be able to catch up completely. Wow. I don't know if that was intended, but if it was, just again, the swag from this man is
yeah, I was going to say, I'm assuming it probably was intended. That's a pretty... I don't know about as far as whether or not he tried to make it onto the, the hand, but that being said, that's one of those cool swag strats that is just... It always looks cool.
Oh my god, look at that fucking centipede. Holy.
Tabby wrapping up here.
Zion, we have thought about that. I think it is very possible that this is PB pace for Tabby here. He's just gonna have to grab... Did Tabby grab toads?
Tabby's... No, not yet.
The toad? Okay, so he already did reds. Haven't been paying attention enough. Nope, he's got to grab reds.
PB. I think he has a 53, like 50 something.
It's a 53, 40, 40 something. It's mid 40, mid 40.
53, 45.
So I think it is possible, but he's gonna have to be damn perfect.
Okay, yeah, he already got Toad. So, it's PBable. Yeah, Zine's about right there. Depending on his strats, I don't know what strats he does, but yeah, I would agree that this is very PBable.
Yeah, this would be our second PB here in the tourney if Tabby's able to knock it out. Clean stairs movement. I wish I could say the same for myself. And I mean, at this point, it's Tabby's race to throw. Been very clean. Not the movement Tabby wanted, I don't think, but should be able to make that, and he does. That is true. Xenon was the one who PB'd in the tourney against Sean Raider, so imagine Tabby's the one to PB once again here.
A little bit of trouble in bits. Definitely still possible.
Oh, absolutely. Moving left side, unable to get it, and opting to jump kick the entire way. Totally understandable. I don't blame him.
Very clean backup. I don't think I've ever been able to back that up even close to that. Tabby really showing, and that was clean as well. Yeah, we could be looking at potentially a
low 53.
I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna let Tabby do it.
This is PB pace by about, if I'm not mistaken, 30 seconds.
Yeah, it can be probably 15 to 20.
One throw down.
So. Yeah, I'm thinking like certainly I agree with that.
Oh boy.
Like a mid 52 2x.
And one more throw. He missed it. He missed
missed
it. Oh no. He can still PB though. At this point, we're just seeing if this man will PB. And he does.
I think, yeah.
A PB for Tabby here in the quarterfinals by about 10 seconds. Congratulations to this man. 11 seconds.
That was nuts. That was
wow.
Insane. There was just so much cool shit in the run. Very, very interesting.
Wow.
GG's. Easy clap.
We didn't even get a yep clock.
No slouch.
No, Xenon had a very good run, but Tabby, I mean, PBing and you know, the worst thing Tabby did was bomb clip, and this man clutched the rest of the way. Just about anybody's resetting after that bomb clip, and this man just PB'd after that. So I hope he kept those splits. I hope he's got that running, because man, that was an extremely nice finish.
I haven't watched Xenon play too much Mario. Yep, clock. But this could be, for all we know, Xenon's second best run.
You're right. This actually might be. This was almost PB pace for Xenon as well.
Best run. Yeah, both runners really. Tabby, putting on a show. Tabby, congratulations.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting a PB since I had a bad start.
Yeah, that was insane. I mean, the nerve and to hold it all together after that, and just keep mowing through the castle, doing your thing. Yeah. Very impressive.
No deaths, actually. Like, not gonna lie, it's insane.
The run was crazy. You have some absolute insane movement. Very, very interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Very unique and very cool stuff.
Yeah. Like, we're both almost scary. I think I still count. Yeah, wow. I don't know. Not a lot of stuff were crazy. Like, I assume I golded TTM because TTM was super solid.
Hey guys.
Hello, Xenon. Do you know what happened?
I'm watching the stream now. So.
Okay. I mean, shit. This guy just PB'd. Xenon, you no slouch on your end either. You had a great run.
Thank you.
But ultimately, you had a good minute lead going into out of bomb clip. But I mean, Tabby's movement and backup strats there. The next worst thing that Tabby did going forward was miss this Bowser 2 throw. Besides that, it was super impressive. But Xenon, again, you played amazing. So definitely don't be down on yourself.
No, not at all.
But yeah, I mean, Tabby, what are you feeling right now?
I'm good right now. Like, I cannot wait to retime this for my splits.
I think it's definitely a PB. It's definitely a
9-second PB it is.
9. Okay, I thought we were thinking it was a 53:45, so it was a 53:42 or 44 or 42. God, I know math, guys. All right, I swear.
That's okay. That's okay. No.
What was your old TV?
My old PB was a 53:45.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Now, how come you did not know that time?
Because you just got one recently, I think, right?
Oh.
Truck Dog calling for a retime.
I don't think we need a retime here. It was a really really good run from both of you guys. It was a really great race. I mean, we still had no idea. We were on the edge of our seats going forward because we still don't know what's going on with with your CCM 17 and HMC early. And then Xenon not going for TTC 100. Were you still
confused on that route?
I mean, we understood this time around. It was just more of like, where were you guys going to be by the time you hit Tippy? And was Xenon not going for TTC 100 going to affect you any? And you had a very clean TTC. So, I mean, just honestly impressive. Not only did you PB, but you beat the man who PB'd in the first round. So, very, very great on your end. Honestly, just another really fun race to watch here. So, Maxwell, do you have anything else for these guys?
I've got nothing right now. Both runners, congrats to both of you, Xenon and Tabby. Great show. Tabby, congrats on the PB. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Chad, if you're really hogging for my PB. Thank you, Play Sausage Chat.
I was hogging.
I mean, I think, bless you, Becky, I think everyone was seriously, I don't know if you just have a pretty big following there, but everyone was talking about the backup god himself just absolutely killing it. And it was impressive there to see. But I guess we can go ahead and show the bracket real quick, just while we're working. And
I gotta see the screen share again.
Yeah, so this does not look that clean. Let me fix this up a little bit. Is this better?
Sean, I would love to see you pog
much better. So here's what we have left. Obviously, there was the first round, but we're focusing ahead here. We don't need to remember me losing to Moose. Anyways, as we go, we already see one semifinal matchup here. Callie versus Markinator. But so far, now in the other match here in the semifinals, it is a guarantee. Tabby will be moving on, and I don't know why this doesn't work when I stream. It only works when I'm done. But ultimately, Tabby will be moving on to this spot right here to face the winner of Gerbies vs. Armada, which is fucking crazy to say. That these guys will be facing off against each other. I don't know when.
Armada's PB?
Armada's down to a 52.
He's like a low 52 right now.
Yeah.
52. Okay.
Yeah, he's catching up on Gerbies, and he's clearly put in the time. So, regardless of who you have to face, it's gonna be a battle for sure.
Very, very close.
But
it's gonna be.
Regardless, congratulations, Tabby. You absolutely deserve that win. Xenon, another really great showing, but unfortunately, Tabby here just absolutely killing it once he made that bomb clip mistake in the beginning. So thank you so much for being a part of the tournament. Let's go ahead and exclamation point racers, and please go follow these guys. Extremely good, much better than I am. Please go give them a follow. They absolutely deserve all the follows there. Maxwell shouting himself out before I could do it. Please give Maxwell a follow. This man just did his first 120 star attempt today. And he does 70 stars well, was also in this tournament. But unfortunately, both of us here are out. So please give all three of these guys a follow. You don't gotta follow me. I'm not that great of a guy, but if you want to see more tournament content, you're kind of stuck with me. So we'll go from there. But thank you guys for being a part of it. I really appreciate it.